if you can sit there and understand that, and if you're like, no, dude, I was just aggressively fighting, like, then there's literally no point in talking anymore. There's no point. Because at this point, it's like, dude, your jungler is not with the team because he had to reset. There's no pressure mid. There's no one top lane. Like, you going in here and dying, especially when Baron has, like, 30 seconds left, it's horrible. And I
disagree. We have strong vision in their jungle, and I'm not watching you. I'm watching Veigar, and I'm watching Pantheon.
Dude, what the fuck does that even mean? What the fuck? Dude.
Because I know I can play aggressively here because we have vision in their jungle.
Oh my god. Okay.
This is how you play top lane. You have to pressure. You cannot be pacifist. You can't be passive. You have to be aggressive.
No, I'm like, I genuinely feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. The purpose of getting pressure, right, is to create space for your team to play on the other side of the map. That is the purpose. If there is nothing on the other side of the map...
We're not 4-1-ing, though. We've never 4-1'd this game.
Because we're not in a position to! Because you're diving the fucking inhib when your jungler's in base!
I mean, I'm not watching you again. I'm watching Pantheon. I'm watching Veigar.
Okay, dude, okay. Can we both acknowledge that if your entire gameplay is revolving around making pressure for your team, and you're not watching where your team is, that you're griefing? Can we agree on that? If you're not watching me,
if
then
that was the case, then you're right. But that wasn't the case.
But you just said that was. You just said you weren't watching me.
I wasn't watching you. I was watching my Pantheon and my Veigar. I'm not expecting you to run into their jungle here.
Then what do you expect to happen? Your team fights a 4v5?
Bro, my Pantheon is on the way here. Veigar is on the way here. They're literally pinging it.
Yes,
so
they have Talia, they have Kiana, they have Yunara, they have Morgana. We don't have any vision on...
I can't be scared. I can't be scared as the top laner. You have
Holy shit. Dude. You know what it's like? I'll give you an analogy on what it's like, bro. It's like you're going to the club, right? But we're gonna imagine a situation. I respect that you're married, okay? We're gonna imagine a situation where, okay, fuck it, it's your brother. Your brother's going to the club, right? He wants to pick up a girl, whatever, and he just goes up to random girls and he's like, "Give me your number. I wanna sleep with you," right? That's his approach. He sits there, he does that to 10 girls. One of them is like, you know what, fuck it, I'm down. He brings her back to his place, right? Without verifying anything. Turns out she's underage, okay? Cops knock on his door, they're like, yo, what the fuck, dude? And he was like,
okay.
dude, I was just aggressively asking for numbers because I needed to sleep with someone. It's like, bro, you need to sit there and you need to fucking check what's happening on the map. You cannot just sit there and run in bot lane blind and then be like, oh shit, wait, I have my Pantheon and my Veigar.
I'm not blind. I have vision in their jungle. The fact that they ganked from recall, that did happen, but it's still a positive play. I can't play the entire game.
It's not a positive
being
play.
Afraid. It's not a positive play. It's a 1-for-1.
Dude, but that's like saying. It's like imagine I sit there and I visit your brother in like the jail holding cell, and I tell him like, yo, Manishkap brother, listen up, and he's like, what's up? And then I tell him like, look, you can ask girls out for their number, but all I'm asking for. All I'm asking for is that before you sit there and you decide to sleep with them, that you look at their ID to make sure they're above the age of 18. And then he's like, dude, I can't live my life like that, bro. Like, sometimes you just gotta live life in the fast lane.
Good analogy here.
I mean, dude, it's legit facts, though.
No, because this is a top laner for top laner if you don't die. I can't plan ahead for the fact that you die, because I'm watching Pantheon, I'm watching Veigar.
But okay,
right?
do you always win the Camille 1v1? Yes or no?
At this stage, not always. It's a skill-based 1v1 at this point. I have to actually dodge her E. She has to actually dodge my W. But that doesn't mean that I shouldn't go for it.
I think it 100% does, because then what ends up happening is that with 45 seconds left on the Baron, right? With 45 seconds left on the Baron, you're just running it down. And then I'm not in a position to do anything. And it's like, if I'm not here, Syndra dies. If I'm not there, Syndra's dead.
Gain vision pressure.
If I'm not there, Syndra's dead. Do you understand that? If I don't die, my Syndra dies. Because Yunara would just RE in and kill her in 3 autos.
But Yunara was in mid lane wave clearing right before this. So if Syndra
Yeah.
does end up dying, then again I can't control that because I'm not watching her. I'm trying to make the play for
But
one
that's
for one. Not even
crazy.
one for one.
Like, okay, what I'm trying to say, dude, is what you're saying is fucking crazy because your entire argument is based on the presumption of like, yo, I'm just gonna do my own thing, and I'm not watching people. So I mean, if they're doing crazy shit, dude, like I know what I'm doing in my game, but like your plays revolve
But
around the
that's how
teams.
I understand why that's frustrating for a non-top laner, but when the 5v5 in mid game didn't work out, I have to transition into playing like
Bro,
this. I have to.
that was 20 minutes ago! Dude, that was 20 minutes ago, bro!
And we would have lost the game 5 minutes after that.
I
if
completely-
wasn't side laning like this.
I completely disagree. Because then, like, look, it's like at this point, right? Like, we can't do anything. Baron's up. And now we're in a spot where it's like, we're lucky they didn't get Baron, right? And then over here, it's like Baron and Elder are up, right? And it's
But
like
why
now
couldn't they
you
get
start
Baron?
grouping
Why
and it's...
couldn't they get Baron, Dantes? Why couldn't they get Baron? Because they were chunked fighting me and Camille died.
Okay. But we could have gotten Baron. Like,
You could have.
a minute and a half
if
ago.
you didn't walk in the jungle and die. Right?
You know what it's like, dude? You know what it's like, dude? Like, do you honestly want to know what it's like? It's like, imagine...
I'm not blaming your gameplay. I'm just
No,
I'm just stating what
like
happened.
I need to sit there and like help you visualize. I think it would be like, imagine you have a guy that's standing on the edge of a cliff, right? And then you're walking at him, and you have a fucking desert eagle in your left hand. You cock it, right? You walk up to him and you point it at his head. Okay, you point it at his head, and you say, "Look, you're either gonna jump or you're gonna die." So then the guy, or I'm gonna pull the trigger. That's what you say. So then the guy's like, fuck it. He jumps off, slams his head against a rock, dies instantly, right? And then you sit there. I'm like the cop. I'm like, ree-roo, ree-roo. I get to the scene of the crime, and I tell you, dude, what the fuck? You literally killed this guy. And you're like, no, dude. It was an airsoft gun, and it wasn't even loaded. But it's like, dude, what the fuck? Like, just because somebody makes a decision based on what you did doesn't mean that you're completely absolved of responsibility. You get this, right?
But I'm taking responsibility by
You're not!
by side laning and trying
Holy
to create
shit,
action on
dude!
that by creating pressure.
Dude, the way you take responsibility is simple. Yeah, you know what, Dantes? I could have actually waited 30 seconds.
I don't think that was the right play.